you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Botan Store, TCG Player, Pokemon Card.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day here at Tablemon. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, in playing with Greninja V Union, I figured I would delve a little bit into the expanded format with more V Union cards. And this Pikachu deck definitely caught my attention. Pikachu V Union has the attack Union Gain, where you get to attach up to 2 Lightning Energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. All V Union cards seem to have this attack. We also have Shocking Shock, 220 damage, and you flip a coin if it's your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. We have Disconnect, doing 150, and during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand, which is really powerful. And of course we have Electro Ball together, 250 for all 25 Pikachus and the 25th anniversary, so very cute right there. We do have Electro Power to boost the damage that our Pikachu V Union does, and we have alternate attackers in V Gold V, which can use Paralyzing Bolt to do 50 damage and stop items from your opponent. And we also have Tapu Koko GX with the Aero Trail absorbing energies and Tapu Thunder GX punishing any decks that have a big number of energy in play. We have a Dynamotor line with Fluffy to make sure that we can attach a Lightning Energy card from discard pile to one of our benched Pokemon if we need to, along with Tapu Koko Prism Stars, Dance of the Ancients attack in order to help power up Pikachu V Union in one turn, as the Thunder Mountain also cuts the attack costs by 1 Lightning Energy, which is very nice. And of course we have the Bile Compressors, which allows us to discard up to 3 cards from our deck as soon as we play the card, and that allows us to get the V Union into play much quicker. In case we prize APs, we have Gladion. If we prize 2, then we're out of luck, but hopefully that won't happen too often. And we have the Dene, Crobat, and Tapu Lele along with Execute for support. We have Guzma to chase down targets, we have N for consistency and also to attack hence later in the game, and we have Researches to draw our cards. Figured the 25th anniversary research goes really nicely with the 25th anniversary Pikachu V Union card. So let's jump into a ladder and see what we can do with this deck. Alright. Not looking forward to playing against the turn 1 dunk decks. However, Expanded will be going away for a while as we transition into live and the cards are slowly added back in, so we'll see. Yeah, I figured why not continue to use live, or rather continue to play a little bit more Expanded, which I haven't done in a while. The last deck I featured was Dragonite V, I believe. And okay, so my opponent starts a Crobat. I feel like grabbing V Gold actually seems fairly good here. And I'm just gonna straight up Data Change here. I think that's correct. Yeah, pretty solid. I'll go ahead and play this. I don't know what I'm up against. I did prize a Pikachu piece, so I'll have to keep that in mind, and I'll go ahead and pass here. Did discard a piece of... I mean, we didn't discard, we prized a Pikachu Union piece. Alright, Guzma Hala could indicate we're up against an ADP deck. Grass Energy being discard could indicate Rowleg. Stern Mountains, U-turn board, and the Double Dragon. So there's the ADP. U-turn board is interesting over Floatstone. Not sure I super agree with that, but it is what it is. And there's a GX. Alright. So pretty scary, that's for sure. Alright, I can search for a lightning Pokemon off of this. So I can just establish the Mareep right here. And I do have the Gladion, but it doesn't get me the Pikachu V Union. So I think my best bet is to actually just try to attack with this guy. So yeah, for now, I think I'm just gonna go research. Alright, I do get the switch, I do get the energy, I do not get anything else really though. And I'll go ahead and Paralyzing Bolt for a good chunk of damage. Should be out of range. I'm also stopping item cards, which is potentially good. Energy plus Kuzma would be very annoying, that's for sure. No Quick Ball, no Ultra Wall and stuff for my opponent. That's very good for us. We do see the energy there. There's a fire. So fire and grass we've seen. So I really don't know what. Oh, okay. So Regidrago. Interesting. Interesting here. So it does manage to find a Pokemon to power up. I do get a Thunder Mountain, an Electro Power, and a Lightning. So next turn, I think I just attach and knockout. I think that's the plan. They're gonna power up Regidrago. Marnie once again, because my bench is full, has given me a dead hand with no Via Seekers. To get out of it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I just take the KO here. Not much I can really do about this anyways. So let's go Super Zap Cannon. And then my opponent will take 3 prizes by knocking out the Vikavolt. Pikachu. Nope. That gets me Gladion. That gets the Pikachu discarded, so technically we got it. Now my opponent has item cards though and has Oricorio, so it might just get Marnied again. That would suck. What? Why would you attach the muscle band to the Oricorio? That is very peculiar. That is a very peculiar choice. Alright, we do see Latias. Which we can't damage with Pokemon that have abilities. I do not think Pikachu V Union has an ability, but we can just like boss around it, so this is fine. Alright, so I'm gonna have to computer search for the Gladion, and I'll have to play the Gladion, get the Pikachu piece, then discard it off of with the Ultra Ball rather, and then I'll end up having to I'll use Tapu Koko, then I'll change. I'll also play the Thunder Mountain. Alright, and then like sure, I'll get attacked, but I'm not threatened with game next turn. Which should be really good. Like, as long as I can attack this turn, I should be in a fairly good spot. Okay, just in case I fail to get the retreat cost, I can also use Fluffy Pillow to put the Regidrago to sleep. Okay, that actually saves my computer search, because now I just get to discard the Gladion, which is very nice. And what else do I want in the discard pile? Honestly, the Tapu Koko, I feel. It's not going to be super useful, and the other Vikavolt. Alright, so first off, Gladion. So I'm going to go ahead and Gladion, grab the Pikachu piece, then I will utilize Execute to go Ultra Ball, discard the piece, and grab Fluffy. Yep. That's pretty solid, so I'll go ahead and evolve this guy, and then I'll use Execute again, and I'll go ahead and I don't need the Electro Powers, obviously. It's gonna come down to Via Seeker for boss KO. I do need the Float Stone, however, not boss, sorry, Guzma, so I'll do that. Alright, now I use Pikachu V Union, let's go. Ash Ketchum would be proud. Then we go Dance of the Ancients. Then we go Dynamotor. Okay, now we have Guaranteed Knockout. And now I go Dede Change to try and find a Via Seeker for next turn. Absolutely do this. Alright, so thinning, pretty important here, pretty clutch. My opponent shouldn't be able to take a knockout next turn, so thinning all 3 energies seems alright. Every other card is potentially useful and can help me thin with the Trench Mail. The Escape Rope also does a trick. And I'll do this just in case my Stadium gets countered, I can continue to attack. I can't be Crushing Hammered or Enhanced Hammered. I can be Plumery at once, plus the counter Stadium. That would be very annoying, in fact. But I do have the Escape Rope. Right now, nothing survives the hit. Pikachu V Union does not have an ability, so I can KO the Latias. So I think we're good. I think we've gotten our first win. What a difference, though, like having Battle Compressors. And that's why I don't think V Unions can ever work in Standard, really, because of the lack of Battle Compressor. Now Regidrago cannot hit for 300. For whatever reason, my opponent promoted Oricorio instead of Crobat, which has free retreat. So that is also something I will not understand. Playing the Anniversary Top Lele boss on that over the Fluffy, I will also not understand. But yeah, it's not game over because the Regidrago is on the bench. I do need to find a Via Seeker next turn. I do need to find Via Seeker. And there we go. So that's a fantastic top deck. You don't help me, you don't help me. And then I can certainly use Propagation and Ultra Ball and get rid of the Crobat. So I have 6 cards, 2 of which are Via Seekers. So my first Trench Mail has a high chance of finding me the Via Seeker, and if I failed it, or the Flowstone also works. If I failed it, then actually I couldn't miss because I had 3 outs, and I was always like, even if they were bottom 3, I was always going to see one of them. So never mind, Electro Ball together, and we win! Yay! All right, next match. Next match, Reno. Let's see what we go up against. Toga Human. Alright. So we lose a coin flip once again. That was fine last time. Maybe it did let me go first, so they're not playing a donk deck, thankfully. Okay, so with this, I can potentially, as long as I didn't price any pizzas, I did not, that's great. I can get the Pikachu V Union out on the first turn, in fact. So I'm gonna do this for a Battle Compressor. Right, yeah. So Pikachu V Union out on turn 1. What a difference. So now let's see, there is a Thunder Mountain which I can't directly search for. So this Ultra Ball, I reckon, well, no, never mind, it has to lead to Crobat. It has to give me Crobat, otherwise I am dead drawing, so never mind. I was thinking of grabbing a Mareep, but I was getting way ahead. I would love to draw a Mareep off of this Crobat. I do not, in fact, find one. That's okay. So now I rely 100% on the stadium, though. Well, I mean, I guess I do have the other attack. Shocking shock. Yeah, that's it. One Mareep would have made all the difference in the world, though. Alright, so more ADP action for us. Double Dragon Energy is just so broken, right? And Expanded is just such a broken card. Stormy Mountains, Muscle Band, and the Special Energy. I mean, the paralysis could honestly be decent. Would have liked to see that last turn. Like, item lock is definitely where the things. Or if I manage to find my stadium and an Electro Power, I can just knock out the ADP before it does anything else. That would also be fairly nice. But it all relies on finding the stadium, which off of a single N, not super hopeful of pulling it off. Not super hopeful. It is Dragonite with ADP, and they hit the Elixir. So even if I get a KO, they can still return the attack. And they will be doing 300 damage as well, which is enough to kill the Pikachu VMAX. So that is a problem. And my supporter is N. So I get to help my opponent. Yay. Oh, I can actually use... Huh, so I wonder, maybe I should just not... Yeah, I'm not gonna play the N, actually. I am, in fact, not gonna play the N. I'm just gonna item lock here. Hoping my burns 2 card hand is not good. Disconnect. So they have done the GX. All they need is a double dragon. Ah, well. Oh my god. 2 card hand, energy Croats. Okay, so the worst thing that can happen now is they get back-to-back attacks, right? So I do need to pull off this N. I mean, after Pikachu VMAX goes down, or if Pikachu VMAX goes down, I can actually get it back. Hopefully they have to attack into Pikachu VMAX though. That one's potentially annoying. Not the end of the world though. It can't KO me next turn. At least not with item lock. 1 here and 2 here. No, just all 3 here as a guaranteed follow-up. Alright. So I think now I have to end. I do need the... Oh, I shouldn't have used the stadium. Alright, well I get the Ultra Ball, which is nice. So I can establish the other Mareep. I do get a Via Seeker. So what isn't super useful? That, or potentially useful actually. It's gonna be really hard to find a Flappy. I feel. All right, disconnect. So no field blower, no nothing. I do get 3 prize cards. I won't be able to end though. That's the problem. So I took the knockout. Yeah, they need that for return KO apparently. I need to get very lucky off of my either top deck or N. I like that. I had not seen that animation. 4 prize cards. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely have to N. There's no way. My top deck is potentially useful. Yikes. No, the field blower shouldn't go. I guess escape rope, electro power, compressor, and what else? I guess a research. Okay, I really don't know what my play here is. If I don't... They didn't attach energy, right? But they did just get 4 prize cards. So what's the likelihood that they don't have Guzma plus double dragon energy? I feel like I need to commit, right? Oh, you can't... Wait, what? Oh, once per game. Oh my gosh, it's once per game. I was not aware of that. Oh, wow. Okay, well that changes things. I'm glad I have the weak ult. I thought I could just reuse the PIKACHU V Union right here. I genuinely thought I could. Alright. So then I think I just need to item lock away. I genuinely thought I could do that. 3 cards, nope. That's the game, probably. So I need them to dead draw. They can KO anything pretty much. I mean, yeah. That last turn is pretty big. Kuzmahala does it, Tackle does it, Quick Ball, yeah, items. They did have the energy for the return, Paralyzing Bolt. And they have to then, yeah, it's over for sure. And the other card was, oh, never mind. Never mind. I was always dead right here. So there's a Tackle, and there's Guzmahala. Let's see the Floatstone and the Double Dragon. I think they played 2 Floatstones unless they're both prized. Yep, there we go. Alright, GG. Not much I could do there. Definitely a big difference. I learned today that V Unions are once per game. Is it once per game per V Union or once per game for like any V Union? I actually don't know. Anyways, this was fun though. This was fun. I wish you could elixir onto V Unions. That would make them super good. Tomorrow we'll be taking a look at Station V Union, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. I don't know why half of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. So it would be really useful if you guys subscribed. We're getting close to 21,000 subscribers, which is a really cool number. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.